like auto-tune. I'm like, bitch, there's a whole program for that. Like,
Yo, what's happening, everybody? The Jackal Grinds Podcast. We're back at it again. We've got a new guest, Jeremiah.
Hold on, I pushed record, but I don't know if it's going.
Oh, no, you're good.
See it at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know. Hold on, I'll cut that out.
Okay, I was like, well, I'll figure it out.
Are we live?
Like, it doesn't say at the bottom. Push record. Look.
There ain't no fucking do-overs. We're
Oh!
live.
So, do I just push in the middle?
I bought the light.
I pushed the button.
You never use the fucking light?
Well, no, I usually push it over here.
Alright,
wait.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright. Just signed the deal. I'm on.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Okay. Good
What
job,
up, guys?
man.
It's IZZY. We back at it. New Year's Eve party. You know what it is. We gotta say goodbye to 2020 the right way because it was a bullshit ass year. You know what it is. Got my mans right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up? My name's Jay Money, aka Dr. Swells, aka when I say swells, that means I bench press 500 pounds, which I don't. Do I look like I do it? I don't. I'm not a doctor either, but I am an English major, and I will hit this one time. But Jay Money, you know what it is. I'm gonna hand the mic off. I don't want to sit here and ramble.
You don't gotta hand the mic off.
We all got.
Oh shit, we all got mics. See?
I'll take
New
both.
year. Yo, shit. New year, new us. You know, that's what I like to see.
Trying to level up.
There we go.
I feel like I'm in high school right now. I don't know what to say about myself.
That's how everybody feels, bro. That's how everybody feels.
Yeah, call me King of the Bombs. My entire brand is just helping the homeless. That's my jam. I'm a photographer, videographer, drinker. That's my jam right there. I can't be as quick and fluent with that, like hitting the blunt, but I do have a flask in my fanny pack, and that's all I have in there.
That's all that matters.
I pass the mic. I'll just pass it this way then.
How's it going? Welcome back, everybody, to Jackal Grinds. I'm Jackal, JP Fixit. Welcome to Bear Girls Garage, aka.
You know, we're the king of the AKAs.
Yeah, it's end of the year.
No Russia.
We're gonna start it off with the last Grand Slam podcast for 2020.
Yeah.
We'll see you
That's
guys
what
on
we
the
gotta
other side.
You know, hopefully.
Why is everyone on here so far just really funny? Like I'm thinking of a joke and I'm getting mad because I can't think of a joke.
No, bro, don't be so hot. Just let it. Yo, let it out. Let it flow.
It's organic, bro.
Yeah,
That's why
let
it's
it
so
flow.
funny. Because I fucking
I'm a
hang
shot
out
talker.
with these dickheads every single day.
Bro, you don't want to see me on Warzone or Apex, bro.
Yo, hey, if you cough over there, I'm gonna punch you with the I'm not even trying to be funny.
We
Like,
even
I'm
brought
sorry.
it. Yeah.
Fuck!
We got
That's our engineer, though.
Bro, I
You like
swear to
it.
God,
You
I'm
like
gonna
it.
pull a Tom Cruise.
We got our senior camera chief over here.
I run
We pulled him in from India. He's one of the greats,
One of the goats.
one of the masterminds.
Yeah,
Stop drinking on my beer, damn it.
Ooh, shit.
All of it, too, dog. He's had like 5 of them, too.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you guys ever saw that movie, The Guardian. He was actually one of the editors on that.
Get out.
Yeah, that was
What
actually
movie?
The Guardian. It's my
The
shit.
Guardian?
Can we jump into some topics? I do
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
What's up? I got some.
Sit my fanny here. Okay.
I got some too.
Or you got some? I feel it.
You can start because you're our guest.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
you're
gotta be a hospitable host.
All right, very hospitable. You gave me alcohol.
Hold on.
Let me go first. I'm ready. Okay. Oh shit. All right. Hey, cross your leg.
We got enough.
Cross
We
your
got
leg,
enough.
Hold on, bro. Don't get
Cross
hurt.
your leg,
Leg room for everybody's legs.
Okay. Let's start it off fun, light. You know what I'm saying? So when we're talking about 2020, obviously we have to talk about COVID and shit. That's a given. So the biggest thing, who likes COVID? Like who's out here just like, yeah, I love this shit. That's-
I mean, I really haven't meant to have an opinion for it, but when I do meet him, I'll slap the shit. Just saying.
That's fair enough. It's like COVID is like the girl you wanted to take on a date for a long time, and you got to take her on a date, and you realize that she does like
This is trash.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like
you're like, wow, what a waste of my
I'm
time.
so glad I told her.
Yeah,
What
What you mean you don't like
That's
fucking
COVID.
sick
Everyone's like, I wish we had a pandemic. We got one, and now we're like, damn, I really wish we didn't have a pandemic.
Well, who really was saying?
Me. I'm the same motherfucker that's like, I hate global warming, and then I see like longer summer days, and I'm like, this shit kind of smooth
This shit
sometimes.
Yeah, this is alright.
So I'm on both
like
sides.
This year, you know, it ain't really get cold, it ain't really snow until like a week ago.
Yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
man, I'm like, I can kind of get behind this if the world didn't like burn up or something. But the question I had was during quarantine, like it started in like February, March, or whatever. What's something you just found out about yourself? Like, not like in a deep way, or we can take it there. I just
just like
if we're talking about inside ourselves, it is deep.
Yeah, like I mean, if you want to take it there, we can. As I said, we'll keep it light, but like I'm curious on what people found out about themselves as a whole. I feel like everyone found.
Can you really stand yourself for more than 24 hours? You know what I mean? Because you always have a distraction in the day. You know what I mean? Have you ever been to yourself for 24 hours? Like,
no.
That's what
How about the challenge that I thought of? I mean, I got it from other ideas, but there was a challenge when quarantine first hit me and Just were hanging out. And the challenge that I found was hard for myself because I was just sitting in I bought my Xbox, TV, I was gaming, and then when I wasn't gaming, I was just sitting there.
yeah.
And I closed my eyes and I'm like, damn, I got some
Oh, yeah.
So try to, the challenge I got for anybody who needs to know something about themselves, go to the most comfortable room in your house, just be comfortable, close your eyes, turn your phone off, and see if you can last 5 minutes without moving and distracting you. Yeah, and try to think of something positive.
Yeah, think of something positive. This is what this man said to me. I said, bro, I've been having a hard time, bro. Like, it was like mid.
It stopped. Froze.
It froze.
It froze. Oh man, we still live though. I'm still keeping going. I mean, all I'm saying is, what now? Andrew, I'll punch you in the dick right now, bro.
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
not
right. Go ahead, just go ahead, Justin.
Yeah, but like he told me I was having trouble like midway through the year, bro. Like sitting there and fucking the quarantine, seeing the same four walls, seeing every day.
Just every quarter get it back.
So anyway, I was he goes, yeah, go in the bathroom. Where's comfortable?
We're not
Bathrooms for me. That's my sanctuary. Go in there, I read game
You
magazines.
know
You know what I mean?
Right. Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I read through. I read the whole Bleach fucking manga in the bathroom in like 3 days. So anyway, I go in there, shut the light off, turn off all distractions. He's like, yo, think of something positive. For 30 minutes, bro, I could not honestly think of anything but like even me being an anime fiend and shit. Everything I thought of when I closed my eyes wasn't lovey-dovey. Like, it was, like, horrible. It was, like, people getting their ass whooped, like, me doing some dumb shit. Like, not on some serial killer type shit, but, like, I didn't have any positive thoughts. Like, the most positive thought I had was, like thinking about things that my daughter had done.
Yeah.
Right,
accomplishments
from, like, another life you made.
Yeah, exactly. Not my life, but hers.
Right.
And then,
It was always like a side thing.
Yeah, but that was like the hardest challenge for me, and that was like, that's being in a house all day, fucking same four walls, quarantine, can't go nowhere. DoorDash, take care of your mom. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
I was gonna say, just building on like that whole like thought thing that you were bringing up too is one of my homegirls. No, one of my homegirls, she likes to break down dreams and everything. And something that I kept noticing in my dreams is that anytime I was like a superhero, because I love Marvel. Like, same way he's a fiend for like that, like I can't take my girl to the movies, because like, I'll be in the middle of the movie and I'm just like, hey, I just want you to know, like, they could go this way with this, like, because in the comic books, she's like, I don't fucking care. She's like, I don't care what they did in the comic books. I don't give a fuck about who this guy. And I'm like, oh, that's fair. But then, when we get home, she's asking questions. I'm like, pause the movie. I'm ready to break it down. And so I'm like, I love the thought of just having superpowers. And every time I get a superpower, in any capacity in my dreams, I start just like murdering people, just hurting people. I'm like, for what? Because like, I don't see myself
instead of being a hero.
Yeah, like I don't think I'm like a terrible person. I feel like everyone's done bad things that they regret. But anytime I have a dream, I just go, why am I the bad guy? And it's never like an anti-hero, Hulk, Deadpool-esque bullshit. Yeah. Like, oh, Wolverine, he's doing it because he doesn't. No. It's just like straight up, I'm Zod. I'm just murdering people. Like, I'm like Superman. Fuck him. I want to kill him.
Well, and I have an idea. Just based on that thought, it just came to me, and I've kind of been meditating on it. The idea would be this: is like, so in society, right? Like everyday life, we're instructed and taught from a young age: be polite, have manners, stand in line, don't cut, don't steal, do your homework.
Right.
And it's always to suppress what is actually human nature, because tribal mentality, what we came from, tribes pre-modernization, was a very tribal, violent We didn't have to suppress
survival
that.
of the fittest kind
It's
of
like
It was like, if I want to fight you, I can.
or if you
pull up to your
needed,
tent, fight you.
and back then, if you needed to eat, it's not like, oh, let me just go order some.
Go to DoorDash.
Let me just do something real easy. No, you had to. All right, put your war paint on, get your bow ready, sharpen
Get
your
your
knife,
spear.
and go out there full just adrenaline, being violent, ready to kill something.
Yeah,
That's
right,
a man's nature, and that's something that people. We suppress that very heavily.
The
That's why,
animalistic
Yeah.
side of.
which is
Oh,
why
yeah,
sports
human
are very good. Combat
Yeah,
sports.
you got
I
aggression.
advocate
You
for
get the
combat
aggression.
sports for
Yeah,
men
yeah.
I was gonna
because that's very helpful.
Well, I mean, watching
Yeah,
niggas on the
yeah.
basketball court for real. That's when that's a contact but non-contact sport.
Unless
So,
you're- I mean,
so you can see like if they played football, like for instance, like who was the one Antonio Gates. I bet he was an inside man, so he played down low. So it was very
Yeah, he
physical,
used to
right?
play-
You know,
used
he
to
played in
basketball.
college. In college, he
Yeah.
played both football and basketball. But that man stayed with football. You know why? Because he had a hell of a lot of pent-up aggression. And them niggas that down low, he might be able to bump every once in a while, but
He was like, I
can't.
want to fuck.
He's
his
like, I'm
ass
gonna
up.
fuck this dude up. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a mouthy, you know what I mean, type. Yeah,
Oh,
he
shit.
didn't give a shit and fuck on with the charge
I'm
and shit.
finna
Yeah.
pancake you. Come in.
Yeah,
Get on it.
so you know what I mean. I can understand where, like, I mean, with my son's boxing now, and like, you know what I mean. My baby's mom's noticed that's calmed his like aggressive state.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he is very by now.
That's something.
Even when he talks to me, he'd be like, "What's up, Dad?" And I'm
Yeah.
like,
You're
"Bro,
like,
bro, like, what did you just
But
do?"
yeah, that's where I feel like
That's
you
one
know
thing-
where it was coming. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah,
yeah,
I
that's-
feel like one
yeah.
thing that will get rid of bullies and that type of nature is if you put like fucking boxing or some type of combat
In the
sport
school.
in school.
Yeah, for real.
Like young
Like
yeah.
at a gym,
Yeah.
like at
Wrestling,
a gym, if you teach
anything.
everybody
Yeah,
how to
yeah.
fight, and there's no disadvantage, like, oh, I can fight and you
Even
can't.
footing,
Like, no,
yeah.
everything's even.
They
Like, bro, we
teach
can
you.
scrap if you want to scrap.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like anytime that's thought about, it's always like the bad perspective of it. Where like I was a Karate Kid, where it's like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
these guys can fight and these guys can fight. They're gonna just kick each other's asses. I'm like, well, let those guys
It's
be
fine.
like,
Yeah.
it's fair enough.
Like, they were going to kick each other's ass anyway.
Right, they're gonna do it if they
Let
do
them
karate
do it.
or not. That's
Yeah.
the thing. But it's like if
But now if they
Timmy
try to
over
come kick
here
your
and
ass-
Tommy over here are on two different fields where Tommy is 6'9" and he's eating all the fucking eggs for breakfast and Timmy just wakes up, showers, and he just runs to school and he's built like me and shit. Like, he's gonna get manhandled. Teach him how to do a backflip and kick ass and use nunchucks, and you know what? Let's even out the playing fields. And I feel like it gets it gets a lot out of you overall, and not even with physical sports, but like in gaming and stuff like that. Like when I get to just yell at a game and just get it out of me,
Let it out.
I feel so good. Like, even if I'm not that mad, I just go, "You're a fucking idiot."
Bro, I was
You gotta
screaming Piccolo.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, like, I feel good. Like,
Bro, I was trying to do special bean can for like 15 minutes, and all this motherfucking like computer would do was like rush me. No, it was Raditz. He just kept rushing me, and I was like, bro, it was just a training, and I was like, but that got my anger out because I was already upset. You know what I mean? There was some bullshit, but like finally when I did hit that motherfucking mistake, I was like, fucking special bean, yes, you know what I mean? Yeah, I felt better. You know what I mean? I felt better. I let that shit out. Like,
So I mean, I guess that's what we kind of learned through.
But we all
Hold on. I got a question. He said this.
Yeah.
If you get in a fight with somebody and they do a backflip, you gonna stop fighting?
All right, now, see, you can't ask me that.
Like, it's a backflip. It's like a clean, cold backflip. Like,
This is-
he's standing there, and he just.
I will say that. You know what I mean? I used to box, so I can't I can't give you an honest answer. Like if somebody did some, all right. So I'm a boxer. I don't know how to do a backflip. Obviously, I don't do karate, but I know how to fight. Like I can square up. I throw my hands. If that dude's gonna do all that backflipping and shit, that's cool. You know what I mean? You can Eddie. You know what I mean? You can do that Eddie shit from Tekken all day. I don't give a shit. But it's the minute that you come close to me, you know what I mean? My jab's gonna be closer than your fucking. How quick you got a backflip to kick me in the face when as soon as you go like this, I'm gonna hit you in the back of the head.
No,
bro.
it's not. It's not the fear of a backflip kick.
But I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Now, if he was doing,
I feel like I can describe it a little bit better. Like what he means, probably. It's like
double dragon type shit.
No. Let's just say it's like Mortal Kombat type like jumps and shit where you're just like you're swinging at him, he slides back, does a backflip, and then slides back in and hits you with a jab. I'd be like, oh, this fight is lost.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna watch him get his
So
ass
if you're
kicked.
saying if I swing and this
And
nigga
he
does a suit side
He dives under you and he runs up your chest.
I'm
does
done.
a backflip.
No, I understand that. You're right. Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Well, see, again, you're right.
Hey, bro, you need some help, bro?
Yeah, you're right. You're. I would understand.
Hey,
my limits.
At that point, bro, I'm gonna switch over to grappling.
Yes. Well, I know my limits.
I would take
Or a
you
gun.
for- I would
I'm gonna
take you
switch
for
over
a new
to
helicopter ride in which I drop you on your head.
Right, he's just like, yo, you see the backflip I did on you? You're like, man, I'm
like, for another flip.
Right, I'm like, man.
I'll tell you like
You going on the last ride. So.
You
never heard of
shit
a
my dad
Batista
used to tell me, dude. My dad used to be like,
fucking
son,
WWE.
you know, I'd be getting out of line. He's like, oh, you ready for another helicopter ride, huh? Because one day I went to school.
Yeah,
I went to school with rug burn from here all through my hairline, somehow just perfectly, just because I stepped to him and he flipped me up on my head and just drug my face through the carpet. I went to school. They're like, what happened to you? Oh, you know, I was just cutting my hair, man. I fucked up.
See, I was ready.
That's a good
But
kid.
no,
That's
he was
like,
like, oh, you ready for
Oh,
another
for
helicopter
real,
ride,
yeah.
huh? So if somebody does a backflip on me, they're going for a helicopter.
I mean, I see what you're saying there. Realistically, you're gonna do a backflip on me. There's two options. One,
Bro.
I'm gonna shake your hand and say good job because you don't kill me. Or two, you better
Good
pray
job.
I don't got a gun because I will shoot the fucking shit out you. Because I'm sorry if you're right. If he's doing some backflips and crazy shit, hell, if he's even teleporting like a half a speed quicker than I am when I go to fight this motherfucker, like, nope, I'm shooting your ass, bro. Like that's what guns are for.
Everybody's seen the post on Facebook. I always think it's funny as fuck. It's two motherfuckers in a boxing ring, and they're like ready to fight. And one dude's like, Hame, and the other dude's like, I quit.
Yeah, done.
And they're like, what the fuck you quit for? And he's like, I was.
You don't want to try it because think about it. Yeah,
risk it.
I don't know if that shit's real or not, but if
Like, why is he doing
that
this?
dude's
We're
confident enough,
I was
in
gonna
boxing
pull that
gloves,
out.
From the get go, he's just
From ready, fight.
Fucking flag, bro. I'm done.
That's anytime.
I would just spirit bomb.
You're saying I have to hold out. If I hold out for 3 episodes,
God
maybe I
damn
can
it.
hit
Hey,
it.
assholes in the crowd, lend me your power.
Classic.
Right? It's just like I just gotta hold out.
And he would be like, oh,
I
so
don't-
bad.
I
I
get
get
around
around
the
the forward, so
See,
he's
now-
like, man, I'm still.
That's
Oh,
when you're
no.
calling bluffs, bro. Because
Yeah.
that's when you're like, who's really? Because that's when I'm pulling out the.
You fuckers
I'm just gonna make a
like,
nigga laugh real quick and be like, Wolfgang Fist, and they'd be like, huh, wait a minute, did you just pull out Yamcha? What? And then I'd be like, yeah, sucker punch. like, you didn't expect that. They'd be like, Kyle, man, I'd be Wolfgang. They'd be like, hold on. I went Goku, you went Yamcha? And it's like, yeah, no, because they ain't real, nigga. Uppercut. You know what I mean? Like, that's some shit. I do like Xenoverse too, though. They made him Yamcha into a, like, what if he was actually hidden potential, like, the strongest character, and he did wreck me for, like, 2 levels. I was like, fuck this game. I traded it, actually. Yeah, when you get beat by... Yeah, bro, that motherfucker wrecked me, dude. I stopped playing it, because I like Z fighters. I couldn't do the Xenoverse fighting. I don't like the... Even the Kakarot fighting's the same way. I don't really like it. I like the Z fighter fight. Oh, shit, yeah, that shit.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
What you mean? Shit, we about to.
I just pick something every episode and give a sponsorship to, and maybe it'll catch on. And
I'm hoping we reach
Fuck it.
I hope
That
that guy
guy-
the Japanese market though, because I feel like
that would be so fun.
I guess
I'm
we gotta-
telling you, bro.
On that note, we gotta plug it up real quick.
Look at that nigga hit the captain. You always did the Old Spice whistle. That was the wrong one. I was like, I was like, shit. I don't think that's it.
Oh,
Wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah, I was like,
Fuck,
yo,
I thought I could finally
taking
bounce my
shots at
titties.
Hold up.
Is there a
One
horse in
chance
here?
I got to
What the fuck?
fucking dance my titties.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I came over here feeling
A little bubbly?
yeah, a little bit. God damn it, that was
bubbly,
good.
bud?
So, alright, so next topic.
Yeah,
Because we do be rambling. I will say that. We do.
I got one we can talk about.
Okay.
Let's see. On a serious note, yeah.
Oh, serious. Okay, let me get comfortable.
There's a bunch of shit that happened this year. You know, we're kind of doing a recall of 2020. That's kind of what this is, you know. And we're going to look back on the year and stuff. And I just feel like some things need to be announced.
I gotta go.
Oh, we'll put that over there.
I gotta go, guys. Well, I'll talk to you.
And go Zoom tight, bud.
Alright, Jerry.
Hey. Must be Jeremiah.
Don't
Nice
get
meeting
lost
you,
on the
man.
way home on that half a beer. Yeah.
You drive safe out there, Jerry.
I will drive safe.
Alright, buddy.
Shit, we can talk about.
I just found out. I was like, shit, he's gonna drive home?
Walk across the street,
Right? Yeah.
He drives his car across the street.
You know damn well he's
Police
gonna
show
wreck
up,
into a bush.
It's all right.
Yeah, disclaimer: we do not advocate for drinking and driving.
But we do advocate
across
for
the street.
I do, yeah, and walking. Walking his hands.
Go for a run at that point.
Drinking
Yeah,
and
for
walking,
real.
perfectly fine.
Yeah. Take a skip, honestly. Life changing, real shit.
Shit, let's talk about some of these fucking. I feel like we had some killer ass shows come out this year.
Bro, I told you, sweetheart. What was it?
I feel like we had some really good shows come out this year. You know, it was kind of
Yeah,
the year of the Tiger King.
Tiger King.
You know,
killed
Joe
it, bro.
Exotic, free Joe
Yeah.
Exotic, fuck Carol Baskins.
What? She killed it.
She definitely killed her husband.
Definitely.
That son of a
100%.
bitch killed her.
Okay.
husband.
Can I be one of those guys really quick? Like,
I'll tell you.
like I knew about it before it was cool, kind of motherfucker. I hate to be that guy,
Did you?
but obviously you guys like should know like Daniel Tosh and shit.
Daniel Tosh.
Yeah.
And I know
he
he did like a clip breakdown of this motherfucker, and I didn't believe like it was true. I'm like, what this guy just own tigers?
Like,
And it took like 2 searches, and they were just like, boom, website. He was like, I own tigers, and I was like, this website looks sketchy. Like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, what the fuck?
A fucking website.
And I just saw it, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, this is crazy that nobody's talking about this shit. And I was like, oh well, I guess he'll never get caught.
That's
and
a
then,
shit.
And then
That's
Netflix
out.
popped up, and I was like, yo, I was the first one on something.
Yo, that's that crazy white dude I was talking about.
This
like
is
6
what I
years ago.
used to tell
You
people,
remember?
bro.
With the mullet.
When I lived in Maryland, when we could go to like to Tennessee to go see like my relatives for family reunions and shit,
Yeah.
the sideshow attractions you see on the road, the world's biggest rubber band, the big lawn chairs, Joe Exotic and his fucking tigers.
Yeah, you're just
That
like,
part,
oh,
yeah.
tigers.
You
mama,
don't
that's
realize, you don't realize at the time, you're like, man, that's crazy. People have their own fucking petting zoo with tigers in here. Like, you can buy your own tiger. Like, that's nuts. And it's not like a big zoo like Philadelphia Zoo, Washington Zoo. It's a fucking hillbilly.
You seen the
It's
fucking
just a field.
the chick
Yeah.
got her fucking
arm bit off. Yeah, like this bitch
Bro,
lost her
I was told
arm
we're
and
gonna-
still worked for him.
We're gonna not talk about how bad of a drug meth is.
Yo,
He
cocaine's a hell of a
Well,
drug.
hey,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
He convinced how many people?
He married 2
Suck his
dudes.
Well,
Hey,
like, what
hold
the
on.
fuck?
What did he say? Hold on. What did he say?
He
Verbatim.
said-
What did he say?
Some shit like
Oh, god
You
damn it.
lost me there. You
No.
lost me.
Joe
I'm-
Exotic, man. He was
I
gay.
didn't watch
He
it.
was
I don't
gay,
know
bro.
anything.
Okay, hold on. I know what it is. So
Oh,
here's the
Here
scenario.
we go,
This
here
is
we
what this nigga said to Tyler. What's his name? What was
The taller one. I think
the
was,
one he married? Anyway, this
Come
was
on, Joe Exotic.
He
That's
goes, so when you watch porno, let me ask you a question. When you watch porno, do you like a guy to have a little tiny dick, or would you like him to have like a real big hard throbbing cock and banging the shit out of her? And the boy honestly straight up answer was like, well, the bigger cock, you know what I mean? I want to see some little dick dude fucking this bitch. And he goes, see, everybody a little gay. You just don't know it. That right there,
Pause. He has a question.
that's what I'm saying. Answer this as a straight male. Answer that question.
Well, no. I have to say this. I'm gonna say
So
that.
you're not gonna answer the question?
I'm gonna say this because I have to say it. So look, check this out. Joe Exotic and owning tigers was old news after Tyson. Mike Tyson owned tigers in the hang.
Well, yeah, that was real.
Now,
he
and then-
did have
and he
them,
did,
yes.
and he
T.I.
fought.
had him,
punched
bro.
him. Tyson punched his tigers because he's a beast. And then on the
Look at Siegfried and Roy.
on the other
Yeah,
one
the
that you're talking about with the
They just died.
with the
Roy?
big dick, little
Rest in
dick
peace.
watching porn. That was a joke from Ron White on the Blue Collar Comedy Tour. Ron
Yes.
White stand-up.
Yes.
And the Joe Exotic stole from him. It's just a replay of old jokes.
Well, here's the thing.
But
though.
that
it's-
is
it is a fact
that's
of
a
the truth.
straight question.
Because
like,
everybody's a little gay.
yeah.
Well, I feel like it's just like with the how it's presented too. Like it's like when headlines
edited.
headlines take like a comedian's joke and it's like he said he hates Jews, and I'm like, whoa,
yeah.
hey, let's hear the whole joke, and I'm like, all right, I see where you're coming from, but that was still a pretty funny joke.
Yeah,
Overall.
like humor is subjective.
Yeah, and, but like
subjective.
when I see like a dude who's just staring at another dude straight face and he's like, which dick do you like? And I'm like,
oh, what? No.
yeah, I'm like, yo, Siri just said something went wrong.
Yeah.
Like, she's just like, yeah,
I think
something-
my mom just called.
Yeah, I'm
me.
like,
right.
something did go
What
wrong,
the
man. What the fuck?
Well, it's like that one question was like.
Now that you say that, you're right. That is a Ron White joke, the big fucking white building one. When he has the one where he's like, yeah, I want to fucking sue Sears and fucking, you know what I mean? Call it Ron White's big fucking white building. But that's
So-
crazy.
Yeah, it's like asking somebody, "What's your favorite color and why is it red?"
Oh yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
That's
I thought you were gonna
No,
say.
just rephrasing the question the way you rephrase it. It's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah.
When
Like
the
you
way
said,
you
with
ask
the
that
stare-
question, what's your favorite color and why is it red? That's like the big dick, little dick thing in the porn.
Yeah,
I know when
yeah,
you do
yeah,
it, when
yeah.
you do it just blunt, do you like big or little dicks?
Because you didn't give me an option, bro.
Yeah,
you
there
just
is no
threw it
middle.
all
It's
in
like the
there.
question like you would get in like 5th grade and shit. Is like, are you gay? No. Does your mom
I
know
know
you're
you're
gay?
gay.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh fuck! Like you got me in a tight corner here. Shit.
Yeah.
I guess my mom.
Word
knows.
games, word games.
Yeah, and I feel like that's
Well, that's what I tell Sierra, man. Everything is about how you say it. Word, you know what I mean? I went to school for that shit. Words are like how, like tone, attitude, the implication of how you say it. Like if I say he's gay, or I think he's gay, or you know, he might be gay. Like those are impactful things when you say that, because that's how someone's going to take it.
Yeah, because it's like, what is emotion? Energy in motion.
You know
Your
what I mean?
voice is
And you are
energy, it's
projecting
sound
that energy.
Oh,
Like if I come out here and I'm like, oh my girl just left me, she cut my fucking cock off. Not only are you gonna be like, damn, that sucks, but you're like, oh shit,
Dude, did you
dick
fly
off?
Do you need to
What
go to
the-
the hospital?
you not
I'm
only-
so back
Oh, you're worried about the wrong thing. I'd be like, shit. Let me see. I've never seen a dick cut off.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I'm trying to solve it,
bro.
bro.
Like that.
Like,
Like,
he's trying
how-
to save it. I'm like,
How are you still
that can't
walking?
be.
I'm like,
Yeah,
That's all.
That's what I always
Proof that you
wondered
don't
about
have
that
a dick
Maria
now.
Bobbitt shit though.
Yeah.
Like, how did that nigga get his suit back on? Like, how did he like not?
He
wake up?
did get his dick.
Like he did. He does
fucking
porno. Like that's crazy as shit to me.
It's like, you didn't miss that?
Like, what the fuck? Like, you didn't, like, wake up and go, like, oh, bitch, stop cutting. Like, no. You, like, woke up and was like, oh, what's this?
Or you woke up and you were like, it's the morning.
Whoa.
It would be there, but damn, like, what's going on?
Yeah. Morning wood, not today, timber. Like, that was fucked up, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like, but that's the energy, like, if I cry, I'm gonna project that onto somebody. It's gonna make you feel some type of way. Even when I'm mad. Like, if I'm mad, my baby's mad, bro. Like, my little girl stomps around like a fucking Godzilla every time I got an attitude. I went to the bathroom, shut the door, and I heard her on the door, like, argh! And I was like, alright.
You're just like, I'm angry. And she's like,
yeah, and I'm like, oh,
you're like, oh, yo, shit.
let me chill the fuck out.
Well,
Calm
yeah,
down,
'cause
go
those
on.
girls are very emotional.
They are. She picks up everything I do.
Very emotional creatures.
Respect though, she was watching me play Kakarot today for 2 hours. I was so happy.
And she
was
kicked a hole in the wall or something.
She screamed when Vegeta screamed because I was playing when 18 fucked his ass up.
Uh-oh.
But he went Super Saiyan. He's like, I ain't playing that shit. And the baby was like, ah! And I'm like, you're my child. Oh,
You were like,
God,
I
genetics.
hated that.
I love that. Yeah.
Crazy.
What's the number of that truck that hit me?
What's the number? Yeah, what's the number of that bitch that hit me? 18.
And she'd be like,
thank you.
She'd be like, Josephine.
Yo, for real. That's how it's gonna be. She's getting me.
18, Josephine, baby, what up?
I watched little Iz smack the fucking beer bottle off his head.
Yeah, we sure did.
That motherfucker's a GT now. I see him in the hallway the other day. He was like, huh? And I was like, alright, what's up, nigga? Like, should I crip walk to you? Like, what's up, dog? Blood? Like, what should I do? That's right. Yeah, you guys are beating up. That's right. My fault. Yeah. My brother should probably slap me for that too. He's a blood. Oh. Shout out to San Diego fucking Bloods or whatever, I guess. I don't know.
Shout out gang members.
Shout out gang members again. I will say this, my brother does like he's on some respectful shit, but he's
shout out gang activity.
On some dumb shit.
Shout out gang activity.
Yo, can I do a really stupid, just like bit really fast?
Shout out to the force.
Go ahead.
So when you said gang activity, I immediately thought about paranormal activity, and the first thought I had
If you don't know.
yeah. Like how if
No,
like the actual movie Paranormal.
First one?
Activity. Yeah. Where it's like hidden
We can't
cameras.
be on camera.
Like I think it'd just be funny to have like gang members and like ghosts and shit. I just think that's hilarious to think of like gang ghost members. Where it's like they're like
set you for a fool.
you're in the house and you just hear like, and it's like, oh shit, and it's like, hold up, and you hear, so woo, oh shit, and I'm throwing up seeds.
Yo, they're coming down the stairs.
And you're like, oh shit, and like and you're in the house and you're like, honey, and it's like, what scent do you rap? And you just hear, so woo, and you're like,
why'd you
big beats around here, baby. I don't know why. Like when I think of ghosts, it's always like some scary old woman or like some
yeah.
Well, then you look out the window of that gang-infested house and you see Clint Eastwood's ghost. His fingers go.
Grand Torino.
Oh my God, this is the house.
This is the house.
Clint Eastwood, he did it.
Bro, I never thought about that because you don't think like ghosts are ghosts.
Ghosts are
like,
ghosts are ghosts.
So their personality's gonna give out off in the afterlife.
Yeah,
So like,
like when a soldier dies, like he's not just like shit, I guess I'm done. Purple
Ooh,
heart and left. Like
yeah,
I'm
no.
a ghost now. He's like, no, I'm a soldier. I'm gonna do my duty type shit. It's like, so if you're a gang member, you're supposed to gang for life.
Yeah,
and afterlife.
You can roll at 88s, dog. You better get your ass back on the block.
So that's what you're asking?
Wait, hold on. Okay, I got one more.
What do you call it?
You call it the rivals gang.
I
was gonna say Ghostbusters.
I was too.
You call the feds.
I was trying to think of a like Ghostbusters mix too.
Yeah. I was gonna say like I just think it'd be funny as shit because like if it's like a poltergeist type shit and like you come home and you're like, honey, there's 3 pre-rolls again. Who did this? There's just 3 pre-rolls and it's like, is that a backwood? It's like Tyrese. I don't know why it's the funniest shit.
Wait, what is your name? You gotta hold the Luigi board.
He's
Tron.
they call me Young Buck with $2.
Yeah, right. 16 apostrophes. We were just talking
Go
about
like
this.
my SoundCloud, bitch.
Yeah.
Right, he's like, what's your name? And he's just like, I was Young Money before Young Money was a thing. He's like, they stole that shit from you.
They stole
Stop.
Why do you think I'm dead, bro?
Right, I don't know,
dead,
man.
They stole that shit from me. Yo, real talk though. Like you don't think about that. Like it's not a ghost. It's just regular. Like that's
it's just regular people.
They have their personality. Like if I die, I'm not gonna just go. Ooh,
like, I guess I'm gonna start murdering babies and shit.
Yeah,
That's
no. I'm gonna be sitting in motherfuckers' houses being like, yo, pass that, bro. You got that blood? And they're like, yeah, dog.
All right.
I know a big one. I seen it.
Yeah.
I told you.
He's like, I seen it with my eyes. I know what I
I
saw.
told you I got one, bro.
I missed everything.
That matches my outfit.
It does.
Oh shit. Okay.
Rep to the forest.
It does.
Stop stealing my shirts though, for real.
Bro, I ain't
We gonna start
shit, bro.
scrapping over Walmart.
I ain't still shit, bro. I ain't see you.
I'm not
So what you're saying is that you belong to Walmart.
Goddamn right. Hey,
Hell
dog,
yeah.
I got
You
2
goddamn
kids
right.
now. I got 2 kids. You know where I get dressed at? Walmart. You know where I
Walmart,
eat at?
motherfucker.
Walmart.
I thought you were gonna say, I was
video
like-
games at? Walmart.
Like I said, you know where I get dressed? It's like the bathroom.
The bathroom? Nah. Middle of the street, right on fucking Stillwater. I don't give a shit. Right on the fucking mall.
Stillwater.
But yeah, for real, like every time me and Izzy, like actually we went to Cub the other day, and what was it, Carol? Carol goes, "Oh hey, is this your little brother?"
No.
Yeah,
And I was
heard
like,
that on the phone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jacob was on the phone. And I was like, huh? And I was like, no, this is my boy. I was like, thank you though, Carol.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, she was
Yeah,
like,
I needed that.
yo, but I mean, realistically, he's like my bigger because he would whoop my ass for real. He's bigger than me.
I swear.
For real, yeah. Like
I
I wouldn't like. I wrestled with Jacob.
I got scrapped now.
No,
I'm telling you,
we
were drunk.
Wait. Who do we gotta fight now?
No. I was saying because Justin was saying you would whoop his ass because you're bigger, and I was like, yeah, I swear I both. Well, because I've sparred both of y'all.
Right.
We haven't like been mad at each other and fought. We've sparred each other. Yeah.
Well, me and Jacob got a little serious out front one day.
One time. Yeah.
Sierra thought we were serious, but I was like, no, Sierra, like, you gotta understand, I wrestled for 3 years. He wrestled for a while. Like, he didn't, like, because don't get me
How long
wrong.
you wrestled Jackal?
Couple years.
Couple years.
Alright, anybody, I wrestled heavyweight. Anybody that's lower weight than me is going to be quicker than me. So I have been pinned by people that are lower than me. So I've learned to get faster because of that. Because I was the only, like, there was 2 heavyweights in our class. Everybody else was middleweight, lightweight, or featherweight. So I had to wrestle them. So I learned to get quick, and Jacob went to go, like, we were fucking around, we clinched up, and he went to shoot, and I fucking reversed him, and he was like, oh, shit, but he reversed me at the same time. Yeah, he was like, oh, no, he was like, you've wrestled little dudes before. I was like, fuck yeah, Jacob, I don't play that shit. That's also why I use my weight.
This is called chain wrestling. I hope you have a fun time looking at it.
But, you know what I mean, Jacob held his
Oh,
own,
you
man.
stopped this one? Next. Oh, you didn't
I
stop
think,
this one?
but see, I didn't get heated over that. The most heated I think I've ever had
Well,
with
we
Jacob
what
was
was
over.
heated? Me and you walked
Yeah,
away.
it was over
Just like,
Superman Goku.
That was your worst.
That
Yeah,
was my worst.
you were, and I was like, dude.
That's what I want to leave in 2020.
Yeah.
The argument with me and him with
Because
Superman
you were ready.
Bro,
You
I
were
was
like,
mad
I
as
hope
fuck.
you're ready to fight. I
What?
was like, Justin. I was like, dude,
I'm
I
not
just
gonna
got,
fight you over fucking
I had
Goku, bro.
Fallout on the TV. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to do
Well,
that right now.
What was the question? What was the question?
No, we're not doing
Don't
it.
do
Because
it.
I know I'm gonna catch an attitude.
Well,
Goku can be Superman.
this
All
is
I
what
gotta
I'll say. No, this is what I'll say.
Yeah, I'm with this.
He was mad at me because I didn't follow
Right.
by my rules. He was like, bro, you're an anime fanatic.
Because
you love
you
DBZ.
got trolled
I'm a
really hard
Vegeta
by
fiend, bro.
Superman.
And I
You
said
think
Superman would wreck Goku. And
Thank
he,
you.
got trolled by.
so he
Marvel.
understands too, though.
Okay, because have you ever read a comic book? Oh, come on, my guy.
They plot
Plot armor.
They both
I-
have plot
That's
armor.
what I'm saying. Like they both use that, but you have
And
to look.
Superman is OP
I'll look
because
at-
of the fucking
I'll talk to
sun.
you about this. I'll talk to you about this.
No matter what you do with Goku, he's
This is
OP.
how I feel. This is how I feel. This is how I feel.
Shut up,
Superman.
I hate it.
That's how I felt too. That's how I was with him. He was like,
Izzy, I'm with you, bro, because
I
I
was
know
gonna say-
Superman will.
I was gonna
I
say
know for a
Superman
fact.
Prime, fucking 10,000, whatever the fuck it's called. So you know who the fuck I'm talking about.
I know who you're talking about, but
The
don't.
strongest Superman,
Yes,
Superman Prime.
he would wreck you.
Not anymore.
Alright, cool.
Once-
Next topic.
wait,
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
right.
go
That's
with
what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go home
you
with an
think,
attitude.
you think he would beat
Why the fuck are we saying the word
Goku
think
with
when-
UI?
We know.
Thank you.
Fuck off. You're
I don't
Like,
like
I think
DC
I know a lot of
comics
shit.
because of that.
Bro, fuck
That
off.
is why I hate Superman, because he is so fucking OP.
What
that
are the
even
other topics we
Goku.
have?
Bro,
What are the other
Apoc-
topics we have?
Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, whatever.
We've
Okay.
been there.
Apocalypse
We've been
beat
down this
Superman's
road.
ass.
We've been down
Bro,
this road.
Apocalypse is on the same thing as Galactus.
All I gotta
Squirrel
say,
beat
all I
Galactus.
gotta fucking
Scroll
say,
girl.
all I gotta say is Krillin never beat Goku with Batman.
I will say,
Superman all
hey,
the time.
can we all agree on this though? Krillin's the baddest human on that motherfucking on this planet because
That's fine.
he
I,
not.
don't, I feel like
But we do
Yamcha
have
might
some
be
good
the
topics
business.
to
Yamcha-
dive into. This is the 2020 podcast.
Yeah,
This is
beautiful.
not the go
What's one of your?
I
what's
just-
one of your other ones.
This is
Oh,
not
yeah,
the
here's
this is
another
not the
Yeah, yeah,
Superman
yeah.
Goku
See, you're
debate.
so mad on that.
Because
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what,
I
we
see
all
what
are
you're saying.
diehard. We've got fire in our veins for who we
Oh
support.
man, I
when it
wish
comes
I was
to-
wearing my Goku socks.
So,
Fuck,
That's what I'm saying. I feel you, but we gotta step on to the
Right.
because this is 2020
Oh, I got
podcast,
this one.
not the-
Hold on.
We will save this debate for a Goku.
I got the
Superman
My
debate.
Hero Academy.
Right.
We will save it, right?
It's fucking morphin'
All right,
time.
we'll
bud.
save it, right?
You're right.
Let's morph into a different question.
Okay, I
What's
have
up?
the next one here. Also, I just wanted to backtrack on this, and I said earlier. I was talking about that I love Marvel, and then I bought in DC heroes and villains. I wanted to say, I know I mixed it up. I care because I hate when people do that shit. When you say I love Marvel and you just name not Marvel characters.
Oh yeah,
Fuck
I
you.
love Apocalypse. I love.
Yeah, like,
Green
yeah,
Lantern,
but
bro.
yeah,
I swear to God, bro.
yeah.
Night Owl. He's so cool.
He's like
man.
Watchmen. That's my shit. I love that. That's like my favorite
I swear, I love Dr. Manhattan.
I
All
can't
Marvel,
do
bro.
no,
All
no, no.
Marvel.
Yo, no. You can't say Marvel and say Watchmen. That's what.
That was the joke. That's
I
what
understand.
No, he hasn't
Nah,
yet.
but what I'm saying is when I say
You can't
that,
say they're like villains.
like, what I'm saying is,
Dr. Manhattan's a villain.
I can't do the Dr. Manhattan. I hate the whole
They turned
Watchmen
him
series.
into-
I think that's what I'm
okay,
trying to
okay,
say.
we'll move on
Yeah.
from that one because
Yeah.
that's my shit. Okay.
Is it? No, don't.
Yes,
Have
I
you
like
watched-
every
have you
character,
watched-
but not
have you watched-
Manhattan.
Have you read
Manhattan
the
was
new,
trash, bro.
The
Doomsday
new Batman
Clock?
stuff? Yeah, Doomsday Clock.
That's my shit right there. You know,
Oh, Walmart has that.
Yeah.
Again, we'll save that one. Let's get into this next question.
We do have to save these.
Yeah, these are good.
topics
Yeah.
for the
That's
next
dope too,
debate.
because I don't know too many people that because I don't. Like you guys fuck with
Doomsday
Watchmen.
Clock?
Yeah,
I don't
that's
fuck
my
with
shit.
Watchmen.
That's why I really started.
I actually
like
fucks with Watchmen.
You
Did that
know?
get you? Did you read the Dark Knight Metal Dark Knight?
So
I've seen that. The Joker.
I
dies and shit.
haven't. Typically, I'll listen
Joker
to.
Batman?
Yeah, that was dope.
I
I have
listen
that.
to videos on it.
I'll listen to videos on it because I'm
That's what I
I'm
do.
not a huge
Comic
person.
That's
story.
what I do,
Comic
too,
story
though.
or top 10 nerd. I watch top 10 nerd a lot.
At times, I usually listen to.
I listen to some black guy.
What's
That's
his
my
name? Yeah. Oh, his name's Rob.
Yeah.
I love him.
Stop it. Hold on.
Yo, I
Fuck!
I
glasses kind of bigger.
yeah. I love his voice. He's really just a goofy dude.
Where's my
guy?
bro? Where's my fucking phone?
Yeah. Let me get
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna waste
go ahead.
all the time I have here.
Go ahead. Yeah, because you said
You
11:30 right?
said
Yeah.
fucking.
So
what's your question?
so I feel like this one's pretty light. Again, we can get like back on the right foot here. But during quarantine, who did you realize that you hated in your family?
Everyone. Everyone.
No.
No, but hate is a strong word. But who did you realize you like butt heads with? Like that? That's more of an honest question. Like you just started to butt heads with people in your life that you You really didn't before. Because I feel like I started just...
Well, see,
honestly, just my girl, my sister.
That's more honest.
Yeah, like, I don't hate them.
Yeah,
but like, I started, really butting heads and, like,
I don't do
getting, like, I started antagonizing where I'm like, you know what? I don't got shit else to do except
I think I start fights,
Yeah, I know I love to argue, but I'm like, that's not what they want to do, and having an argument, just to have an argument, there's no point, because now we're going to get a real argument about some shit.
That's what lawyers are good.
Damn, you just hit me with some truth there, bro.
That's why we should have been lawyers. My mom used to tell me that all the time because I would debate for no reason. I just wake up like,
whose day am I about to fuck up right now?
What's the root of pi? And my mom's like, don't start, Jacob. I just woke up.
I like how she doesn't even ask like why. It's just like, shut up.
Yeah, these motherfuckers run slow as hell.
I love it, dude. I didn't know you said you picked them up.
When it comes to that, I'll answer the questions. I'll go ahead and answer his question.
I
didn't realize it because it wasn't my feeling. It wasn't my feeling at all. But my dad was a diehard COVID fan, and I say COVID fan because I believe there's a fan base for that. There's people who will back COVID up till there's no tomorrow. Like, COVID's fucking real. It's so real. It's so real. You believe it? It's real. He's my shit.
It's religion.
He will kill all of you.
And I'm like, bro.
And I'm sitting there like, Dad, it ain't shit. It ain't killed me. It ain't killed you. It ain't killed nobody I know. It's fucking bogus. And he's like, oh, it's so fucking real. It's gonna kill you tomorrow. I'm like, all right, Dad. I'll talk to you later. And he unfriended me because that's not the real conversation. It was actually more intricate, talked about the details and facts. And he was talking about some medical shit. And I'm like, well, I'll talk to you about some actual science that I've learned in my life.
That I see,
and things like that. And I found out that we dislike each other because of our
beliefs,
perspective on germs.
That's crazy.
That's sad.
And think about it in this perspective. It's making it even more like philosophical. It's like it was over the smallest thing, just the germ,
right?
And it just blew the fuck up. And it's like, wow.
That shouldn't have put a division in anything.
Something that's microscopic
should have maybe lasted a month's discussion.
He blocked me and unfriended me. I'm like,
that's crazy.
Over COVID. It's not that deep.
Well, see how much germs divide people? Just imagine what happens when you bring race into it.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Well, my dad's actually Izzy and Justin's color complexion.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not.
Yeah,
you're white. I'm the logic in the room. So
you're the whiter. You're the lightest.
I was asking if we were gonna go by scale earlier. So
if you would, you would have been on the end.
No, I
don't know with me and you. You're darker than I am because I have.
Well, it's all about the thighs.
To be honest, you might be.
I got you.
Your face is lighter than his face.
My mom's albino, so I'd probably be at the end.
Yeah, your mom is light.
She's light.
Yeah, she's bright.
My mom is a light bright, bro. She's super white. She's
sweetheart though.
She is. She's dude.
So
she was raised in Cali.
I answered the question. The question was, who did we find out that we disliked in our family?
Yeah,
that was
mine.
version.
Mine was I
gotta say,
butted
the person who I button head the most with me is my Uncle Dwayne. I love him. I don't hate him.
I kind of noticed that, bro.
But I'm butting heads with him a lot just because he don't. He bluffs.
That's what you said. Yeah, you were like,
he wants to start a podcast, right? It's supposed to be him and his homie Veer, right? And I'm like, all right, when are we gonna get together? When are we gonna do this? When are we gonna do that? And they're like, oh, I don't know, we're busy. And then I'm like, all right, well, let me know. And then a week will go by. And I'm like, so what's up? What are we doing?
Oh, he's the, I got you.
And then he'll be like, Saturday. Let's go Saturday. And then I'll hit him up Saturday because he'll just say Saturday. When? Saturday.
Vegas shit, yeah.
And I'm like, all right. I call him on Saturday. And I'm like, when are you trying to hook up? And he goes, hold on, let me call you back real quick. All right.
So Sunday.
2 days later.
2 hours later, I call him. Nothing. Text. Nothing. And then I just go on about my day, and I'm like,
I'm wasting my time.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous, man.
I was a bluffing ass.
And I tell him all the time, like, bro, you petty as hell, bro. You this, you that. And the stories he comes up with are fucking extravagant. Like,
Just
maybe
tell me. Yeah.
Maybe if I didn't grow up with the mom I grew up with, because her stories are crazy, just because of
you,
her situation,
you would believe it. Yeah.
I'd be like, oh
alright,
yeah. But he's telling me some some shit that's too specific, too crazy, and I'm like,
like
I
I
see
see
the
my keys
holes,
outside
bro,
my car,
yeah.
kind of shit.
I locked myself inside my car, dog, and
I had to go
I
get somebody
was
out of
20
jail.
minutes late, and then I realized not only was my house locked, but I was inside the house sleeping. And it's like,
but I'm like,
what?
You were sleeping.
So hold on, you were sleeping.
You were sleeping.
I was asleep.
You were locked in your car that was locked inside your house where you were. So you were sleeping in the car in your garage.
So what you
saying?
saying?
My bed. No,
dog.
you smart, bro. You
Yeah.
smart, bro. You got that.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
And then he's like, bro,
I understand.
you
Right,
know
yes.
things come. What my
So I'm like, okay.
my uncle's was you know things come up, bro. You know things come up.
I
Bro.
totally get it.
I get you. I get
Yeah,
you.
you're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go podcast with people who show up.
But
Oh, right.
I can't.
I told him I need like $50 if you want a podcast. All right, bye.
He's like,
Just let me know.
He's like,
Yeah, with that bucket,
you know.
you just as soon as somebody gets to the door, throw money in the bucket, entry fee.
Just let me know.
Yeah,
Just let me know.
you gotta raise
I
money
come
for
over,
rent
I'll-
next
I'll-
Friday.
Right,
Next Friday.
right.
Because
Yes,
his setup and his idea is really good. It's a good idea. And
He's got the pool table and shit. Come on, bro. That's dope.
Some couple other shit. And
Bro, I
That's
got a
Little
little,
pool table?
I got a
Mini
little
pool
like
table. I got
36 by 18
it's called like the
we can
pool
play
cast?
right here.
That'd be fun.
There's a little bitty one
I got
I bought from
that's
BNC and the
probably-
baby
that's
we
my-
can play
that's
right
probably
here.
to do that in podcast.
But his is
He's
nice.
too focused.
Yeah.
His is nice.
I was thinking about maybe bringing that table I had, the table that matches this.
Yeah, that'd be nice. What about you, Justin? Anybody in your family you realize something about?
Oh, definitely my fucking sister and my girl, dude. Me and my girl fight on fucking, like, I'll wake up, look at her, and be like, fight me. You know what I mean? Literally.
You wake her up, just
Begin. You know what I mean?
fighting right now.
Yeah.
I
I wake up, yes, round one. Like, I literally be, I come out of the bathroom.
I was gonna say, like, you come, she's just like, the fuck is your problem? You cold? You're like, no, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Bitch, you know what's up.
And it's just like, you don't
Get over
talk
it.
shit. She was just sitting there quiet. She's like, what are you doing? You're like, I was just gonna start screaming. I know my combo. I'm gonna fuck your ass up now.
You lucky this internet's lagging.
Right? I had to just see I had to see
Fucking
moves
glitch
real
in
quick.
But for real, I've noticed, like, for one, my sister, because she's on some bullshit, like, I can only take so much of your telling me you don't want to be with this dude or you hate your life or all that shit. Like, everybody hates their life, whatever. Everybody hates aspects of life. But I was like, yo, I was like, sissy, I can't do it anymore. Like, you're constantly telling me you hate this dude, leave him. You know what I mean? Like, you could be a single mother. Single mothers get help from the state. Just fucking leave this nigga. Get fucking child support. Fucking boot his ass. I don't want to hear it. So me and her have been getting into it. So I haven't really talked to her in
So
a
it's
while.
your sister, huh?
My sister and then Sierra. I like you said. I wake up and fucking in there like some zero.
Wake up on that bullshit.
What about you, Jeremiah? You got
Every time, bro.
Sorry.
Yeah. Finish him.
I consider my even though I like talk shit about like people at my work all the time, like I consider them like my family.
Yeah, you see him a lot.
Yeah,
You're there
yeah,
fucking 8,
yeah.
10 hours a day.
Yeah, and like not because I work with kids like he knows, and those kids I consider. I'm not gonna say that.
Well, sorry, yeah. I didn't mean it.
Yeah, I was like, that's how I lost my other job at the school, so not fucking doing that again.
Damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was like, you learn your lesson after it happens twice.
Oh,
So-
yeah. I used to be a teacher, I understand.
But yeah, so like I consider those kids like my family. Like I really like want them to strive, but like my bosses, I've never had bosses that were my age except for my roommate. So these motherfuckers are 25, 26, and I'm 23. Where I'm like, how much do you really fucking know? Kind of thing, and like the boss above them, who's helping and has like
older.
Yeah, and she's 30 and she has a percentage in this company. Where I'm like, what the fuck does she know? And
Monetary. It's monetary.
And
It is.
And,
well, it's who you know, and we're in. You know,
and that's the thing is like I
you know,
understood that part, but I saw with her, we started butting heads because we both have very abrasive ways of communicating. But again, with the whole COVID thing, where I take COVID as serious as like any other like germ, just as like
it's a fucking flu.
like just like strep or something.
Yeah.
Even if you have like, if you have a stuffy nose, I'm still just like get the fuck away from. I don't care if it has a different name. If you have anything that I don't want, fuck you.
Yeah.
Like that's how I see it. And
I
so,
feel
You're not wrong.
and
Yeah, for real. No.
yeah, and so and working with kids where if I do get
niggas
sick,
eat dirt, bro.
right? And I work with kids right now. I got strep and stuff like that.
Does get sick.
We have to be gone for 14 days. And I don't want to use all my PTO on that. It's like where it could fuck up a lot of stuff.
You guys probably don't get paid for this shit.
And so I let her know where I was like, hey, I was like, I did like go out and it was with people that I would say I trust. And I was like, someone there got COVID and now 8 people have COVID.
Damn.
I was like,
we get a car accident?
Yeah. I was like, I don't like those numbers. So I was like, just in case. I was like, I'm not gonna show up. Or she was like, so you're gonna lose like 2 or 3 like work days. And I was like, well, I'd rather lose those than 14. I was like, to me, this isn't like a
standard.
Yeah, I'm like, it makes sense. Where I'm like, I'd rather use 3 PTO days instead of 14.
Yeah.
And then all she ever responds with is just, well, COVID is. I'm like, yo, it's not that serious. I'm not saying like COVID is the biggest thing in the world next to AIDS or something. I'm just saying, like, why not just be careful? Because you guys keep stressing that if I bring this shit in the building and a parent finds out, we have to shut down everything. And I'm trying to be proactive by just saying, all right, I'll take just 2 or 3 days off and make sure shit's smooth and we're good to go.
Yeah. Well,
I feel like that's a fair compromise. And we always butt heads on that kind of stuff, where anytime she brings it up, she was like, well, here's Jeremiah. I'm like, bro.
She was aggressive, man.
I'm like, shut the fuck up. And here's the thing. When I start getting annoyed and like someone's just repeating themselves over and over and over.
It's tiring.
Where I'm just like, all right, so we're talking in circles. And usually I'll vocalize that now where I'm like, all right, I'm done with the conversation because we're not going to get anywhere.
You're a direct communicator.
Yes.
Yeah, where it's like, I'm tired of it. So it's like, if we're going to argue, let's argue like, about something. But like, I'm not going to talk in circles.
Agree to disagree, bigger man walks away.
Right,
I was always talking
and her thing is always, she just goes, whatever, in the middle of you talking, she walks away. And it takes everything in me that when I start like getting to a point where I'm like, I'm getting bored in a discussion, I'm just like, what's the most fucked up thing I can say?
I'm going to instigate the shit out of this.
Yeah, well, I'll just go, well, you know what? What if your kids got COVID and died right now? What are you going to do? She's like, well, my kids wouldn't get COVID. I'm like, they won't get COVID?
That's what I was just getting ready to touch on.
And I'll just talk shit to her until she goes, well, you know what? It's stupid. I'm like, there it is.
There it is. That's the rationalization coming in.
And I'm like, that's how I feel about this conversation. It's fucking stupid. I just wanted to let you know the reason I'm leaving work is because I want to make sure that we don't shut the company down because I get over something so stupid where I'm going to be safe with COVID because it's just another germ that I don't want from some random motherfucker like mono or an STI or
tuberculosis,
literally anything.
Cough, shit like that.
So for you it was my dad, for you it was your uncle, sister, and your boss.
Yeah. Well, this is what I want to say on that too. Bro, why are you telling me that nobody under the age of 5 needs to wear a mask, but everybody else does? And and you're telling, like you said, what if your kids get COVID? Well, and she's like, oh, it's like, well, they probably will because tell me they don't make masks for children under 5.
And my
son, you don't
have
this here.
He's 3 years
That's
old.
what I'm saying.
He's not gonna wear it.
So I have to go into a store with a mask on, but my daughter does not. That shit pisses me off.
Nobody says anything.
Nothing, bro. That shit pisses me off, dude. I took my shit down cup the other day and was talking to everybody in there, and no one said shit to me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
they don't. They seriously don't. I've been
don't. They apply by the rules.
But then I went to Whole Foods. There was somebody at the front door.
Get the fuck out.
There was somebody at the front door.
Sir.
And they did this.
Sir.
And I didn't do it. And they're like, sir. And I just kept walking.
Sir.
Shopped halfway through with my old lady and my kid. The security guard came up. Hey, can you put your mask on? I said, sir, I've got a concealed carry license. I have a firearm on me. It's against federal law for me to put a mask on in case I shoot you. And he was like,
hold on.
He was
I'm sorry.
He was like, what? I was like, I'm not going to shoot you because you're not, risking my or my children's life. I'm not in a life-threatening situation.
That is the greatest answer I've ever fucking heard.
I was taught when I had to. When I went to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, hold on.
When I went to
they said.
Yeah. Like, I had to think about that, Jacob.
When I went to give my Savannah witnessed it. She walked away because she was
right.
She walked away.
You're good.
No, she walked away. She was so like,
oh,
did you just say that? I was like, yeah, just.
Like, I wouldn't be embarrassed. I'd be just more dumbfounded. Like,
she walked away because she didn't have anything to say. And this dude was like, he just. What?
What?
I was like, no, sir, I'm not going to shoot you. You're not threatening my life.
But I understand what you're saying.
my
I don't
rights
want
as a
to
concealed-
conceal my identity.
From both sides, I'd just be like,
As
this
my
is
right,
tricky
I was
right
like,
here.
as
That's
my
hilarious,
right, I was
yeah.
like, it's my right to defend myself, which is why I have a concealed carry to defend myself and my family in a life or death situation. You're not putting me in one. I'm not saying I'm going to shoot you. I'm just saying I shouldn't wear one because it's against the law. He's like, well, I understand that, but this is a private property. I said, yes, and now I will address what you just said. This is like your home. This is owned by Whole Foods. This is Whole Foods establishment.
Yeah.
If they say when you're in my house and you're in their store, they want you to wear a mask. It's like if somebody came to my house and said, hey, man, take off your shoes.
Yeah.
They need me.
And if they didn't take off their shoes, I have my right to, I have my right. I can be like, all right, man, you can leave, or you can take your shoes off.
Yeah.
So those are the two options. So I said, I understand you're just exercising your rights under a private establishment. I'll put it up because I do have one. I just wanted to see where this was going to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, just know if something pops off and I'm wearing a mask, I'm taking it off and I will pull my firearm and shoot somebody if I have to.
I feel like the trickiest part with
I'm
this
glad you
is-
let them know that, though.
I actually just learned something new there. I didn't
You
know.
really do. I
Well,
didn't
yeah,
know that
because
either.
if you walk into a place and you have a firearm
gun and it's just
Yeah.
covered up.
and you're covered up and you go, that's why you
I'd be
walk
like,
into a bank with a
oh,
mask
okay,
on.
yeah, let's
But you
leave.
know what is so cool about COVID? I get to walk into my bank every day. Like
Do you
this.
have to
Like,
have
I want to deposit this check. I could just give me all your money. I could put this down like this and put this up. No eye contact to any camera.
That's
give me
true,
the money.
though.
And they'd be like, "Oh, he was within his rights. COVID. That's totally legal.
Yeah, I was gonna say like something.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Something with COVID that's been hilarious is that whole thing of like exercising your right because like I said, like working in a city, it's private.
For real.
Well, here's the thing: is like we go in there and like don't get me wrong, like we fought against it where like we had to wear those fucking face masks.
Yeah.
Which like the face shields.
yeah,
Sorry,
the shield,
whereas like, we have to wear the
yeah.
shields with a face
I don't know if I
mask.
can do that. Yeah.
But here's the problem.
With the face mask?
Yeah, but here's the problem.
Okay.
When you're working with kids, the whole spiel they were going on is like, well, the kids need to like see your mouth movements. Like we're teaching them sign language and Spanish, and
they
it's like,
model,
and
yeah.
they're modeling after that. So I'm like, what the fuck do I have a mask on for too? But if I take the mask off and I just have a shield, what the fuck is this doing? I'm like, you see my spit, but I also have their hands up my face mask. Touching my fucking
they're
face.
kids,
Yeah,
dude.
they're kids. They touch
Come
my face all day. I'm like,
yeah.
I'd rather just wear a mask and speak up, and just emphasize a little bit more, which is a new technique that we've implemented, and just wearing like see-through face masks. I'm like, you know what? I'll go with that. Right, and I'm like, you know what? I'll go with that on that side because I'm like, that's fair. I'm like, they want us to wear masks. I want a job. I love teaching. Okay, but then there's the parents where it's like, hey. We're already cutting a lot of slack because we're privately owned, where a lot of the other schools don't even let parents in the building.
Yeah, they don't.
Like they're just like stopping the door and dropping them off.
Well, yeah, we're trying.
Like,
Me and my old lady are against our 7-year-old school because we'll pull up. They're at recess outside with no mask on, just playing whatever they're playing. And
that's what I'm
most
saying.
proximity, gym teachers just like, "Are you having a good time?" And we're like. She's out there with her video, and I'm like, yep, video it. Because we're not allowed to go in the building, but these kids are allowed to play without masks on. And
Speaking
no
of that,
problem.
hold on, speaking of
and
that,
it's a privately owned
can
school.
you go and,
that's
can you type of sonograms or anything?
I laugh at
Like,
it. It's all good.
Yeah,
It's just my
well, yeah, here's the thing. So
Bro,
it's
what's
just,
your
like when I do have cancer, it's like it's not.
That's what I'm
serious.
saying. You can't go. You
always-
can't go
it always
to
feels like
nothing
it's so-
that your baby's mom goes to. That's
Well, I'm one of those
That's
parents.
crazy.
It's difficult.
Yeah,
Well,
'cause I'm a parent.
but
But yet
here's the
kids
thing
can
too,
play
is just like
with
where we have this parent and like
Fuck yeah.
he really pissed me off for this main fact of like I'm one of like I'm 3 men now.
Some sonograms.
Out of just all these women working there, and they're just like, hey, he doesn't have a mask on. But I'm like, can you like just let him know? And typically, I was like the standard bullshit, like, hey man, can't let you in without a mask. Like, can you just cover up anyway? Like I was like, you don't have to get a mask. I'm just like, just cover up, like literally any way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
just
do that
put it
too.
on
When I
my
go to a
desk,
store and I forget,
Remember when we
I'll
went
do-
to
Yeah, and I'll try to like just like meet in the middle where I'm like, just fucking cover your face, get your fucking kid and leave, like, because
Do what you gotta do.
I know he's one of the parents who's not
You're
gonna be.
not gonna call COVID in my face getting your job.
And it's like, and I want to, and I'm trying to meet in the middle because I don't want to be a dickhead. So I don't want to start an argument over something again stupid.
Yeah.
But
Because there's
when they just
policies,
blatantly
yeah.
ignore me and they just go, that right there, I'm like, now I gotta punch you in the back of your fucking head. And we have parents like that, and like when they
I'll address somebody, when they address me, I will address you. And if I come to terms with, you know what, okay, he's exercising his rights, I'm on private property, like your school is a private property.
Oh, no, bro, I mean more in the sense like when someone comes up to you and you kind of like meet in the middle where I'll say, hey, we need you to wear a mask, and he's just like, well, I want to wear a mask because all these kids out here, they're not wearing masks. That kind of stuff. And here's the thing.
At least talk back to you, like, respected you as a person and spoke back to you.
And like, it's with those parents also, where it's like, we start like kind of, I'm like, look, I get where you're coming from, and it's always a scapegoat, but I just go, I don't make the fucking rules, and that's how it feels. I don't. It's like I just fucking work here.
Enforcing the rules.
It's like for real, and it's like, dude, it's like. I'm not trying to be like, oh, I make the rules. I fucking don't. If I made the rules, and like a lot of the parents who bring their kids wear masks, and some of the kids will wear masks as long as I have to, 9-10-hour days. Like,
and that's what I told you.
And I'm like, and they do it just fine. And they're just like, my masks are so cute. They're scribbling on the shit. And that's the thing. I'm like, just the same way you taught them to shit on the toilet and make a game out of it. Like, I see where he's coming from and stuff. But when you're like pushing that on me as if I'm the one walking around big dicking it, I'm like, I don't. I have to wear one too, dog. You have to wear one. You're an adult. I'm an adult. Like you figure out your kids. Like make him wear a mask if you think it's that big of an issue because it sounds like you're using this for you to do something. And I don't really like that because it's like I agree with what you're saying. Where that's fucking stupid. But it feels unfair that you're gonna push that on me.
If they don't acknowledge you, that's the worst part. It's
like disrespect. Yeah, that is not acknowledging like so you're I don't know. I feel like that's just a whole tunnel to get into of just like this side, that side. I feel like so many people sit in the middle, and then there's the outliers. Radical where it's like I'm never wearing a mask. I'm like, yo. Chill, like at this point, I'm not even wearing masks because of COVID. Like it's just I've seen bars.
Look at
it, right? I work. I've had 40 plus.
I like the lineup too.
So I will communicate with somebody, and when I realize,
shout out to motherfuckers with nice hairlines too.
This is their house. If I had somebody in my house, like if I told somebody not to smoke a cigarette,
right? They just burn up.
You can't do it. If he can't do it, but he walked outside and smoked. He's like, all right, cool, bet. I'm sorry, and that's respect because I'm on. Once you enter, that's what a lot of Americans fail to realize. Once you enter an establishment, you're on their property.
Y'all remember how J-Lo and Shakira killed the Super Bowl?
Oh, new topic, yo.
Yo, can I just ruin this topic really quickly?
What's up?
It's 11:34.
Oh, you gotta skate.
You gotta skate, bro. I was thinking.
I gotta fucking go.
It's icy out there, man. You gotta skate.
I'm gonna slip and slide my ass home. I'm not even getting no booty tonight, and that's not how I'm going into 2021.
I feel you,
I told Sarah I'd give her some booty tonight too.
Like he's out here commanding, and I'm just hoping.
He's like, I'm hoping.
I just paused all this shit right here.
Alright. Oh wait, can I just say like peace out and everything?
Yeah. You're live there too.
Oh, okay, awesome.
There it is. Look at it.
So I guess before I head out, I just want to say first off, thank you for having me.
No problem.
I like we just had two separate discussions going on. We got hairlines over here.
I'm mad you called that out. Yeah, but no, we heard what you were saying too.
Yeah. I just thought that was super awesome. And honestly, like, this is some shit I'd love to come back.
Stop
to.
I
had a great fucking time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, like now that I kind of know where you guys are, and like we pass by here all the time, going to my girl's mom's place and shit. So I'm definitely gonna slide by.
Yeah, like right by Walmart, bro. That's what
that's what I'm saying.
Right by Walmart.
Yeah. So let me get my black ass out of here because I'm gonna do a Minnesota goodbye and talk for 15 more minutes.
I feel
So peace out. Enjoy the rest of the podcast. Have a great 2021. You guys be safe. I'm gonna get very drunk tonight.
Definitely.
Good to meet you, Jeremiah.
All right. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Yes. Happy New Year, brother.
All right. I cut that off. Peace out, everybody.
All right, cool.
Oh shit.
You'll check it, and I can still see you sitting there.
Well, I think it's because I need to have Wi-Fi over here to record. But my Wi-Fi is at Savannah's because she needed it for my computer that I gave her.
Yeah, I gotta figure it out.
Probably just
like on Prism, so Prism I can go live and do whatever, but then fucking it only let me do 2 mic uploads.
Yeah.
Are you running off your hotspot right now? Or what?
No. So
it probably needs to
what
run
I'm
off the
doing,
internet.
what I'm doing right now is recording two things. I'm recording an audio off of one and the video off of the other, and then I'm gonna sync
there.
and I'm gonna sync them
Okay.
together. You know, I'm gonna take the audio off of one and then put it.
That's crazy. I didn't know that's what you did. I guess see the two screens though.
Well, and if I had Wi-Fi, bro, I bet it would.
Well, yeah, if you had a better connection.
I probably it probably wouldn't lag.
Frame
Okay.
rate.
No, I figured out my frame rate.
Did you? I see. That's the problem I have. That's the problem I have with that shit is the frame rates.
Damn,
Because
bro,
even
8 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I can't wait for this year to be over, bro. I really can't.
I'm not relating because
I don't want my girl to get older though.
my perspective was like it's just another day. Every day was
Really,
another day.
yeah. Like,
I didn't really look at it as a bad year because every
Yeah.
year is a year filled with challenges. 2020
This
to
year
me
was a
wasn't
lot of
nothing
them.
special.
I didn't have the worst year. You know what I mean? There's some shit that like I got laid off. That shit pissed me off. You know what I mean? On some bullshit because of the disease. Because it's like, oh, COVID's causing people in the government buildings not to do their jobs, so they're off more days, and we're still investigating bullshit or whatever. And like I had a background check, just saying. But the first one cleared, and then the second one they went to go clear, but I had something happen in Maryland, but it's closed, you know what I mean? Everything's good, paid up, everything. And it's been closed for like 4 years. And I can get it expunged pretty much. And they literally said because of COVID, it's holding up the investigation. So I had to get laid off. So I worked for 2 months and then they just laid me off. But I can't claim unemployment. So that shit fucked me. So, like, I mean, besides that, you know what I mean, 2020 wasn't that bad. But that's what I'm saying with that disease. It's bullshit. It's like, it even shuts down businesses and, like, government and, like, just everyday procedures. And it's stupid.
But it doesn't shut down grocery stores.
Yeah, exactly. Or McDonald's. You know what I mean? You can go.
Alright, anyways, I'm tired of talking about COVID.
Me too.
Are we gonna end it in 2021? Should we all just stop mentioning it ever? Like, if
brought
we
it up.
never speak
You
it
brought
up,
it up.
yeah, no, for real. After this, if we never speak
No
of
more
it again,
COVID. Sounds
it's a
great.
dead
it'll
horse.
just never be
It's
here,
a
right?
dead horse. You
Sounds
can't
great.
beat it
Sounds
anymore.
great.
It's not going to get up.
Fucking 5 minutes.
5
5
minutes.
minutes.
What's the New Year topic for the last 5 minutes?
I can't
Your
wait.
boy Jeremiah had some good ones. Those are funny.
Yeah.
Like talking about
That dude
one that I
is,
remembered. One that I remembered was the one like if you were God and you could take out any creation that you made, like an animal, which one would it be, or which one would you create?
Alright, let's
Both
talk about
sides of
that.
that. That was fun. That's a fun.
So
topic.
I'm gonna ask the question. I'm gonna ask the question.
All right, bet.
The question is, what animal do you think is the dumbest animal on the earth, and what animal do you think is the best animal on earth? Pretty much like one animal that you think the world don't need you. We could take you away
like the
and
dodo.
we'll be fucking fine.
Like how they make the dodo.
And then
Which one can you not live without?
one animal that you think is the best.
The smartest, yeah.
Best animal. And
I'll tell you the best
I'll
right
also
now.
keep track of the time for
I'll tell you the best right now.
countdown.
What's that one that sits inside the crocodile's mouth that picks the food?
That fish. It's another
It's a
fish.
bird. It's a bird.
Oh, is it a
It's a
bird?
bird. It sits inside the crocodile's mouth and picks the
The alligator's teeth.
of the meat so that it doesn't affect the alligator stuff, and then it will fly off before it wants to go. You know what I mean?
Chomp down.
Yeah. So I feel like that's to me the smartest animal ever. I'm sorry. Like top of the food, like even like consciousness in general, like that thing doesn't do anything. It just sits there and waits for somebody else to do something.
Yeah.
For it. And that's the smartest thing in the world to me. Like,
Well, that's like-
and that's like big businesses to me. Like
That's like vultures. Because they just come in and you
they
don't
wait
kill
dead
them.
carcass. They eat dead carcass. Yeah.
Oh, you
yeah,
did?
exactly.
Let me come
yeah.
pick the bones.
They just wait until you do all the work. You know what I mean? So I mean that's the
I don't
smartest
really
wise,
need
yeah.
much. All I need is what's in between your teeth. I'll take that. Oh,
You-
and I cleaned it. Now you're a fucking shame.
You know the dumbest. You know you want to be.
What would be the? What do you think?
You want to be serious. You know what I mean? Honestly, seriously, fucking humans, bro. We're stupid.
All right, whatever. What about you? That's fucking whack.
I'm not.
What do you think? What do you think the best And worst. We'll start with what do you think the worst animal is?
Yeah, I was about to say, for the worst, if we're thinking Animal Kingdom, I'm still struggling with that. But if it's like,
I'm struggling with the worst.
If it's creation, like as a whole, like anything that's on this planet that I think we could do without, and I bet anybody would agree, mosquitoes.
Oh fuck yeah!
Those are the most annoying things, dude. You can't just
fucking steak bug. Nope, I lied. My worst thing is a steak bug.
Or like
you
the
can't
Chinese
just
steak
go walking
bug.
around, dude, and next thing you know, oh, mosquitoes suck my blood. It's like
fleas too. I don't do.
And gnats.
Or what about hold on.
Those things, insects.
What if you got rid of? Let me see. What if you got rid of like seahorses?
Why?
Well, they're cute.
Yeah, them niggas like them males.
Yeah,
go through a lot. Those
but
males
they're
go through a
useless.
lot.
They're fucking useless.
The women are.
They're fucking useless.
The women are. The males.
What do they do?
They help do stuff in the ocean.
Seahorses.
Only
They
thing they
algae and
do
shit, probably.
are
They probably eat algae.
only thing they do
They're
is
small.
contribute to one of the only males that give birth. That's all they do.
Well, all right. So that was my worst animal. The one you can't.
Seahorses? I'm not
Mine
against
would be
that
like
though.
seahorses.
I'm not against that though. Because,
Or like
what do
grasshoppers.
they do?
Or like
Yeah,
grasshoppers.
They're food. They're just fodder.
Oh yeah,
That's
grasshoppers
fodder.
are good protein.
That's
a
fodder,
good,
bro.
like,
Even
if you're out
for
there
us
surviving-
or for any type of like reptile.
Dude,
that's
if you're out there
fodder.
surviving, that's a
Yeah.
good. That's a good resource to have. Is a grasshopper. That's a really good resource.
Yeah.
Honestly, for a human. Now mosquito, that ain't.
I don't know that shit more. See how
But-
let's go.
So like when it comes like the best animal, one that I think's the coolest.
It's 58.
I would say I'm a really big fan of dogs and monkeys. Like those are my top two, dogs and monkeys.
Yeah,
And so
primates.
obviously humans. But
Canines,
because,
primates,
like, when it comes to like a conscious thought, a dog has one, and so does a monkey, so does a dolphin and a cat.
What? Let me
All them pre-rolls.
let me ask you two, as you both have boys, and I have one too. This is what I'm going to ask you going into the new year.
2021.
So I have an older child.
Let's see,
Obviously,
please.
he's like, you know what I mean? He'll be 9 years old.
1 minute.
He'll be 9 years old. Well, actually, he is 9 years old. I'm sorry, he already turned 9. Oh shit, where's my letter? I don't have it. It's in my jacket. Right there. You got it right there. Sorry. But what do you want for your sons for this new year? What do you want? Because your guys' sons starting to get the age where they're getting their personalities. You know what I mean? They're becoming their own little boys. You know what I mean? What do you want? I see a lot of personality in yours in the video. Is he's his own little man. Like,
Yeah.
what do
What do I want?
What do you want for him this year? You know what I mean?
The next one?
This year. Coming up.
Same thing he's been doing, man. I mean,
Oh,
my son is
2021 fuckers.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Wah.
I love you, son.
Alright.
Oh man, I don't know the song. I was gonna do it.
Happy fucking New Year's, guys.
Yes, sir. 2021. I'm so happy to be
Sean,
out of here.
I love you,
Yeah.
Shantae.
I love you, friends and family.
Love you, Sierra.
This, I can't understand black people.
Yeah. They got iron blood. You gotta deal with Jacob.
Well, no, I
I
guess.
hate fucking alcohol.
Yeah, it's a rough thing to do.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
The only reason I'm adjusted is because I can't smoke the reefer. I just can't do it. It smells so good though.
I mean that's fine. You can't do it.
Is it?
What's the topic, bro?
It smells so
You know, that's why I'm blowing big woods for you, man. It's 2021. Had to spark up a big wood for 2021.
Temptations are real though.
We have to enter this year in a good fucking mojos. Good mojos, good vibes.
Good mojos, good vibes,
Everything,
good
dog.
mojos.
Hell, dog, I'm about to start doing what I want to do from now on. I'm about to start fucking making beats, I'm telling you.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Man, I should review it on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Turn yours off and on. You.
Yeah.
Say something.
You.
Yo.
I was saying, you.
Do it again.
You.
Game.
Yo.
Yeah, I see it. Your computer is lagging.
No, the black screen, I took it off of that one and put it on this one.
Oh.
Hold on, you already know what it is.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right
Big
now.
vibes.
Big vibes 2021. I'm about to finish this cackle rod. I ain't leaving nothing unfinished
Big vibes
this
with the
year,
crew. You
bro.
already know what it
I'm
is.
not
We in
telling
this bitch. 2021. Right, doing the podcast. You see behind me. You already know what it is.
Nothing unfinished this year.
Gang shit. Fuck around. Don't slack. Big Woods. Hold on.
We cannot leave anything unfinished this year, bro. I'm telling you.
Big Woods.
Big fucking Woods.
Big vibes with the crew. You already know what it is. We in this bitch. 2021.
Like, yeah.
Right, doing the podcast.
Damn, I'm a
You see
hillbilly.
behind me. You already know what it is. Gang shit. Fuck around. Don't. Sorry. Guys.
We got it.
Sorry, I had to resist that, but I had to do it.
We gotta start getting some fucking shit. What was it called? Like shit.
We gotta start getting what?
Hold on. Yeah,
Subscribers?
That's happening. That definitely hit the subscribe and like, please.
Yeah, man, I made a Facebook page, got 100 likes.
That's
in
what
2 days. I appreciate everybody.
That's what I'm saying. You know, we like
Really appreciate everybody that's subscribed and likes.
what am I? Logo. We need logos. I'm gonna start drawing some shit up. 2021. My cousin told me to stop being self-conscious. Yeah, I seen you start doing that. I'm gonna start drawing our shit. I'm gonna make little anime characters out of us. Dog, I got this. I'm doing it, bro. I'm learning that shit. I'm done. I need a hobby, bro.
Just fuck around and do it. Might as
Every
well.
man needs a passion. That's a fact. Every man needs a hobby and a passion. Men gotta be busy, bro.
We gotta
If
do
we're not
something,
busy,
bro.
it ain't right. It ain't right because we have a hunter-gatherer mentality and a DNA. And
We are the range too. This fucking my birthday is
I'm
coming.
trying to go back.
My birthday is the 21st this month.
He's trying to go back.
I got you
Yes.
out there, bro. You work tomorrow?
Huh?
You work
I'm
tomorrow?
off tomorrow.
Oh, I got money. Yeah. No, I'm not doing anything anymore. I got money.
You doing
What's
what?
up? Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
open?
Is it open on New
Is there a
Year's?
shop open?
We'll see.
We can look. If not, we can see if it's open
I got
the
some
next couple of days.
avocado.
Like I said, I got
buy some
money.
more. Here you go, bro.
That's my last shot. So
We'll go pick out a rifle to go shoot.
Yeah.
What rifle you want to go shoot, bro?
Well, I was thinking about that too. I want to get my hunting license. Like, because,
So do you
See,
want
I
to
would
shoot a
go-
rifle like a
30
hunting rifle?
six.
yeah,
That's
like
it?
a hunting rifle, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like when it comes down to it, okay, humans move fast, right? Like, I'm always focused on that, all the Civil War, you know, economic
Hunt.
collapse, martial law type stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if that's going to happen, or if that's a reality that may be in our future, which I believe it's a possibility. I'm not
Could be.
wanting it
Could
to
be.
happen. I'm not advocating
Could
for
be.
it. I'm just realizing it as a reality. We sweep the house
Yeah.
with no brooms. That's what we do.
That's what we do, bud.
So, yeah, I peeped that. You don't like that.
I do too.
But when it comes down to it, you're out there in the woods.
bear right
So it's like, so who's moving faster? Who's moving faster when they hear a stick break? A human or a deer?
A deer.
Exactly. And if you can take that deer out at 100 yards with the rifle and he's on the run, you ain't gonna have no problems when it happens with the Civil War. You can be out there in the sticks, just
What
close
happens
out,
when somebody hears
camel out,
something?
ready.
Like, what happens when somebody hears a noise? Freeze.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, and that's a deer in headlights.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Click.
saying?
Boom.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
Saliva.
I'm trying to enhance those reflexes, trying to enhance those survival skills. So I'm like really about trying to my New Year's
If
resolution.
y'all want to go to the
Get my
range
hunting-
tomorrow, we go to
get my
the range.
hunting
I'm down
license.
there if you want to go. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'll definitely fire off some rounds, get my shots ready. But that's like my New Year's thing is actually hunt and take out.
I'm trying to go see if I can.
I want to go ice
shoot.
fishing too. I want to go ice fishing too. I shot with
I
him,
got a
bro.
buddy who could. I got a
Yeah,
buddy
he
who
shot
goes
with me.
fishing.
Yeah, you seen my fucking shots. I
He sucks, huh?
No.
He sucks.
No,
huh?
he wasn't bad. It took him a while.
I had the first 3
Yeah,
shots I
jitters.
missed.
Because we look.
I want to get a 9. I want to shoot.
I couldn't
a
get
9.
another safety off for some
Yeah.
reason. I didn't understand how to get the safety off my gun.
You were nervous because, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I was nervous my first time around firearms. It's not.
There's a lot of people.
It's not a toy for any of y'all who don't have one, looking to get one. It is not a toy.
Yeah.
You must be disciplined before you go.
Yeah, I will say this. This is why I was nervous, because I knew that that's not something I can joke around with. Like, I don't need to be like, hey, Jacob, I don't understand what's going on, and pointed at him. I don't know. If I loaded my shit, cocked it back, realized, and I sat it down and said, Jacob, it's not working. Yeah. You know what I mean? He goes, oh, well, you didn't take the safety completely off. I said, oh, okay. Yeah. He picked it up, took the safety off. He shot one than I did.
So yeah, it's a healthy fear. If you have a fear of firearms, that's
I'm not afraid to say that. Yeah, fuck that.
I had it, dude. I had it, and I still got it because you look at that thing, man. That's life or death. This is in a millisecond.
This is what I'll say to you. After the first 2 shots, every shot after that was center mass, because I don't shoot for headshots. I shoot center mass. That's what I'm taught. Yeah. But the first 3 shots, because I'm not good with pistols. I'm better with rifles. I've always hunted.
You remember that dude next to us with the big ass shot?
Oh my god, yeah. That's another thing that threw me off. Remember when I went to go shoot the first one, he went boom, and you were like, you laughed, because I was like,
yeah. Bro, you see when I shoot my hollow points with my 4.5, bro?
Yeah, they go off too. That's fun.
Shoot that motherfucker.
No, you'll laugh.
You're gonna be like, oh,
you'll laugh.
Because me and you's pieces are about the same weight, but I shoot a 9.
Yours is probably 45. You shoot 45 then? Yeah, you'll laugh at me.
I need to get a 9. I shoot better with a 9.
Yeah, you shot good with 9.
I went and tested with a. It was like a 380. I don't know what it was, like a heavy 380, kind of looked like a 9. I was like, what is this? And he was like, oh, it's a 380. And I was like, really? And I looked at it and I was like, this looks like a 9, really? It's a 380. I was like, yeah, this is a 380. Yeah. Like, oh, it's big. I was like, yeah, shoot. And I was like, bah, 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 bah. Oh, center max, oh, bullseye. And I was like,
380s are nice, bro.
10 mils are nice too.
Yeah, 10.
You ain't shot 10 mils. Remember when we picked that up? We were with Raw Mellow. We were with Raw Mellow. We got that 10 mil, the Desert Storm looking thing. And we did
the tan,
the SIG. It was a SIG 10 mil. Yeah. But it was a 10 mil rounds, and then we were in there, and that was our final shot.
That's what 10.
And it was fun. That was a fun one to shoot. That 10 mil was fun.
Yeah, those
for
are
a handgun. For a handgun.
I don't know if it's coming apart.
I see it. It's already is. Yeah. Hold on. I'm not retarded.
But yeah, don't take that shit lightly. I mean, that's a serious thing, boys and girls. If you're looking.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I don't. Because this is what I'll say to you. If it ever came down to it, if anything happened in the world, I am more of a knife and sword person. Maybe like a fucking staff. I'm not even joking with you, like a lance or something. But I will never, and I'm not joking because my mom put me in this stupid classes because my uncle was fucking way Korean.
Well, I know, I need a table next to me. Just hold on.
My uncle was into that Korean, like, karate fucking, like, weapon shit. But he was into that, what's the bow staff with the shit, like the lance on it. You know what I mean? Like, it has
the spear?
Yeah. It's like a spear, but it has
bro, right now I'm so fucking hungry.
I feel you, bro. Well, we're already at what? 20 minutes into it, bro. We should end it.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get out of here, guys.
Because I'm gonna get yelled at here.
Happy New Year.
Anyway, my girl loves me, but you just gonna yell at me, and I don't want to start the year off like that.